Hi guys, welcome to the program. My name is Cameron and we're at the Konkrete Blockchain event tonight, and it's such an amazing atmosphere. There's a lot of people here just before, and they're here to learn something that's going to interest them and it's going to change for the rest of their life. I'm here with a special guest. What's your name? Steve. Steve, welcome to the program. Now, you're actually part of the Collective Campus, right? I heard. Now share with our viewers what is Collective Campus and what's your role in that?
Yeah, sure. So Collective Campus is a corporate innovation accelerator. So we basically work with organizations, help them unlock their latent potential to create impact for humanity. We've been around for about 4 years, and we've worked with a lot of brands both in Australia, across Asia Pac and globally. Some of them you might be familiar with, like BNP Paribas, National Australia Bank, Telstra, and Cricket Chance, the Magic Circle Law Firm. And we work with them across things like capability uplift, culture change, and creativity. So things like hackathon, design sprints, as well as startup accelerators. So we ran 3 first accelerators for Australia, being Prop Tech Accelerator, Legal Tech Accelerator, and a VR and AR Accelerator in collaboration with Microsoft and Village Digital, all of which were very exciting.
Now, the future is here and the world is changing fast, okay, and we're going to change with that. So in terms of technologies, how important technology is for us, for businesses and...
I think technology, not just today, but if you go back and look at the last, say, 120 years, technology has transformed not only the way we do business, but the way we live our lives. I mean, going back 120 years, we got around on, horse and buggy. Now, obviously, transportation completely revolutionized the way we get around, but also global trade and supply chains, which has just completely transformed things. And then we had, obviously, the evolution in entertainment, in media, in ICT, which has made things like this possible. I mean, imagine trying to record a live video that gets beamed to every single person in the world through your phone, right? You'd have to spend heaps of money and hire professional staff to do that. So democratizing not only media, but democratizing things like property investment and ownership, which is what we're trying to do with Konkrete, is something that we're really excited by. And it's exactly why we decided to partner with Estate Baron, one of the alumni from the Charter Hall Prop Tech Accelerator, to make this become a reality.
Okay, so you've got a Collective Campus here, you've got an interesting organization, interesting, I guess, business hub or technology hub that actually taking part of this. What are you actually looking for in terms of interest, people that want to come in and join your Collective Campus organization?
Look, for anybody who wants to get involved with what we do, firstly check out collectivecampus.io to find out more. We're ultimately looking for people who challenge the status quo, can bring some unique skill set to the table, some complementary skill set, and are also very comfortable with adversity. Because if you are trying to do something different in the world, such as democratize property using a fractional property platform on the blockchain, then you should expect a lot of adversity. You should expect that there's going to be a lot of barriers to jump over. But you've got to go in there expecting that, and when those barriers arrive, you're going to have to just come up with a plan. So we look for people who have that relentless solution focus. Not people who make excuses, not people who always externalize. We're after people who take ownership. So that's the number one skill we look for.
There's always 3 people in this world, and I look for one of them, right? First one, they're looking for people that just talk, all right, and they just talk. And the second one, people that just sit on the fence and wait for things to happen. And the third one, people that takes action. That's the one I'm looking for as well.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay, so going back to Konkrete Blockchain. How did you guys become involved in that? I think the key thing for our viewer is how did you come up with the name?
Konkrete?
Yeah.
So I actually came up with that name. It was me, but I don't remember how. I don't think there was a magic formula. I'd like to say there was something philosophical about it, but I think I just took a name that people associate with real estate, with property, turned the C into a K, only because Konkrete.com with the C was taken, so we had to be crafty with it.
Yeah.
That's basically where it came from. I wish there was a better story to tell there, but in terms of how it all came about, Estate Baron were a company that came through the Charter Hall program. So Estate Baron basically have an existing platform. They've been around for 4 years. They've supported over 15 developments on their platform. They've raised millions of dollars across 3,000 investors. So they've got a lot of traction already. Now, we worked quite closely with Moresh, the founder of Estate Baron, during that program, as the facilitators for that accelerator. And we liked what we saw, and it's something that, we're the type of organization that doesn't just focus on what we do, we invest in other startups. For example, the Lemonade Stand program, which is a kids entrepreneurship program, that's been rolled out across Australia and Singapore. That's something that was born out of Collective Campus. So come the end of that program, Maresh and Collective Campus, we had conversations about what he was working on, and we found that there was definitely opportunity to combine our respective forces, because what we do well is early stage business modeling. What we do well is marketing, customer acquisition, growth hacking, and also branding and communication. Now what Maresh and Estate Baron do well is the technical side, the legal side. I mean, if you speak with Maresh Kokane, the founder of Estate Baron, ask him questions about the Konkrete platform, all of the subtle nuances around compliance with ASIC regulations and so on, like he is just on the ball. Whereas we are more on the ball with the marketing side of things. But you bring that together and that's a perfect marriage. And I think so many people try to do everything themselves and that becomes a downfall. It's possible. But if you bring in the right people, you can go further much faster.
I think you guys got something special here, because I spoke to a lot of blockchain startups. That's what we do at Blockchain Live, and there's a few companies that has that sort of specialty, especially the in-house team. Each team are specialized, collaborating with each other, and I can tell straight away where you guys are taking this by storm. Because I spoke to one of the blockchain companies, and they're based in Malaysia. They have the same thing. Their team is actually around the world. The program is basically, we only got 24 hours a day, but during the day in Australia, they have a team in Australia that runs it, especially customer service. And then in the evening, when people are sleeping here, they've got another team in Croatia or something like that. So how important is having a team around the globe, especially you are in technology background right now, that will help blockchain business grow faster?
Look, I think velocity is absolutely key. Speed is fundamental to success in entrepreneurship. We always say, how can you increase your velocity? Having people around the clock. We've got designers in the Ukraine, we've got web developers in Serbia, we've obviously got local talent as well. So we're working around the clock. We've got a bunch of VAs as well in Southeast Asia that we use to help us outsource rudimentary process-oriented tasks, because as an entrepreneur you should be focusing your talents on value creation. Where can you be your best? What are your strengths? If it's not your strength, I mean, someone else can do a better job and you're not utilizing your talents effectively. So we automate like crazy, we outsource like crazy, we have people working around the clock, and we're always revisiting what we're doing to make sure we're not doing stuff because we've always done it. If it's not serving value, get rid of it. Do something else that's going to move the needle. Okay,
I think I'm going to speak to Sean and Maurice a bit more about how a lot of investors can get involved in Konkrete later on, and where they can become as an investor or purchase some more, learn some more about the Konkrete blockchain. Okay, so how do blockchain startup or businesses find you guys here?
They can just visit konkrete.io to find out more. They can also download our white paper on the website, and we've also got an IM for wholesale investors. If you leave an expression of interest, we'll get that out to you as well.
Okay, I actually had a look at the white paper. It's great. I'm going to talk to Marish about that, because he's the guy that writes it, right? That's right. And he's got a lot to share with us. So in the meantime, thanks viewers for watching. Make sure you share and comment. We'll put a description link here of blockchain, Konkrete Blockchain, so you can actually click on it and take you straight to Konkrete. All right, thanks for coming on the show. We'll see you again next time.
Sounds good.
Bye, guys.